Hey everybody, welcome to day 2 of Midsummer Scream. Behind me, general admission line to get in. We're almost an hour away from doors opening up for VIP guests. That's the general admission line. They got to stand out here for 2 hours. Demand is crazy high for Midsummer Scream. And based on what we saw yesterday, it's worth it. We're gonna go check out day 2 and see what we didn't see yesterday. Paul is doing a demo of Happy Funland. The fun never dies. You can see what he's seeing on the screen over here. So Trick or Treat Studios is here to show off their masks. We've shown Trick or Treat before in a bunch of videos, especially at Spooky Empire. We love their masks. We have a bunch of them at home. They have some really cool stuff, including air fresheners with some monsters on them. I love this mask. That is amazing. This mask is the one that's going to garner the most interest. This is the brand new Michael Myers mask from the Halloween movie that comes out later this year. They're taking pre-orders for it. It looks amazing with all the detail. The head next to it is used in the movie as well. That is amazing. You can pre-order it now. Go to Trick or Treat Studios. So Trick or Treat Studios also had this Chucky up for pre-order. Paul is posing along with it. This was through Kickstarter campaign earlier. This Kickstarter, Indiegogo, one of the fun Kickstarter. There was Kickstarter. Pay no attention to the voice off to the left. But we have. It is amazing. It's from the mold of the original Chucky, and it was very, very detailed, as you can see. This one is actually made out of resin, so you can see some of the fingers are a little bit chipped. The actual one will be made out of a different material that'll be a little bit more pliable, but the detail is outstanding. You've never seen a Chucky like this before. That's awesome. Special effects by Paul. This is from Blood and Teeth. Check out these Disney guys. You can get zombified pop figures. These pumpkins, you can enter to win the Predator. $1 could take it home for you. Elvira. Oh, poor Anthony Bourdain. He's now a jack-o'-lantern. So I just went to an event called Urban Death. Couldn't film anything in Urban Death, nor would I be able to post anything from Urban Death on YouTube. It's a little bawdy, a little naked, experimental theater. It was really well done. One of the most unique things that I've ever seen at a con. But just trying to digest everything that I just saw, it was really unique and very well executed. One of the other really unique things that they have here is this Black Cat Lounge with this line that goes all the way down there. It's essentially a room to go look at kittens and cats that they have up for adoption. You go touch them and play with them and feel good about being with some cats. But very, very cool. I love the concept. They also have a screaming room, which is a screening room. You can see all kinds of stuff that's on the agenda for today. And they've got all the stuff going on in here. And this is brought to you by HorrorBuzz. Awesome site. By the way, social media, you can follow them also, HorrorBuzz. They follow us. You should follow them. It's Pennywise, the photogenic clown. We are outside the panel room for the Warner Brothers panel. We've come across some dead people. Excitement is real for this Warner Brothers studio tour event this year. The second year that they're putting this on, featuring it and Batman Arkham Asylum so far, in addition to whatever they announce here today. But the line goes all the way up there and wraps all the way around and around and around and around and around and around. Excitement!
Entertaining the world for over 95 years and is home to some of the most iconic horror films of all time. In 2016, the studio's Hollywood tour debuted its own Halloween experience, Horror Made Here, which has rapidly grown in size and popularity. This year, Warner Brothers Studio Tour Hollywood unveils its biggest Horror Made Here production yet, as the company takes its place among Southern California's major Halloween attractions.
We know like other studios have used your IPs. Are you going to be more restrictive with what you guys have?
Sorry, the question is. Oh, yeah. I really do think that Warner Brothers is we do have the best horror IPs, and that is our plan is to leverage them and use them for horror.
So it's actually it's a combination. You have to get on the night tour, and we drop you off at Camp Crystal Lake, and you're on your own. And then you continue your night tour through some of our amazing historical sites where Vincent Price's House of Wax was filmed, whatever happened to Baby Jane, and see parts of the lot.
But that is if you make it through Camp Crystal Lake.
Only if you survive Camp Crystal Lake.
Then you get the tour as a prize.
And
yes,
so just to clarify also, it's an abbreviated version of our standard tour, so the standard tour runs a bit longer.
Alright, so that Warner Brothers panel was something else. We are due to talk to them again in a couple of minutes. Keep laughing. It's just non-stop here. We're going to talk to the folks from Warner Brothers in a couple of minutes and give that to you guys as well. But it's almost coming down to a close here. We've got 2 more hours to go. We've got kind of a burnt out dead zombie over here. Our last stop of the day is the Halloween Horror Nights panel for both coasts, California and Orlando, with John Murdy and Michael Elo. And this is the crowd waiting to get in.
Thanks for coming out. This is our 3rd year. We have 2 halls at Long Beach Convention Center, and we're already sold out 2 days in a row. So thank you for making that possible. This event is a show for Halloween fans, by Halloween fans. We do this for you because we are one of you. So thank you for making this show a success, and we look forward to seeing you year after year.
And the people we really want to say thank you to. And if you see anybody wearing a white bat t-shirt, please reach out and say thank you to them. They are the lifeblood of our team, the white bats. I truly believe we have the best volunteers ever. They really work. They're dedicated. it. They are so wonderful. So thank you guys so much for showing up for all of us.
Hey guys, what a weekend. Thank you so much for being here. We're here because of you, and we're successful because of you, and appreciate the support, following us on Twitter, just being excited throughout the entire year, and leading up to this weekend. I can't believe it's over, and we'll be back. So we're excited, and thank you again.
I have to say, I am so blown away with the entire crowd that came in this weekend. And I have to tell you, 3 years ago when we decided to start this, I'm so glad we did, because we did this for the fans, we did it for the vendors, and we did it for the presenters. And I truly think that we are becoming the biggest show in California. I personally want to thank my business partner, Jim Call, who handles all the tech for this. I think we have the best tech on the West Coast. Also my godson, Anthony Call, and Todd Hessick, my friend out there that runs the video too. And we have Lionel Pestamante, who is our stage manager. He's done an awesome job. And ladies and gentlemen, the voice of Midsummer, Kevin Horton.
So I posed this question to you 3 years ago. I'm going to ask you now. Did we do you proud? As everybody has said, we've come together every year to do this for the best community in the world. You guys are a show of force. You're a force of nature out there. Long Beach Convention Center is our home, and we've embiggened the Hall of Shadows. Did you guys like that this year? How about that regular show floor? And of course all the panels and presentations. It can get bigger and bigger, and we will get bigger and bigger, but guess what? The star attraction is right here. It's all of you guys. You are the community. You're the reason that Midsummer exists. So we are very excited for this last presentation. It's something that we wanted for a long time. Any Halloween Horror Night fans in there? And we are going to take you to church because for the first time anywhere, we have East Coast and West Coast Halloween Horror Nights here. You wanted it, we delivered it to you, we love you guys. We will see you next year, Long Beach.
Halloween Horror Nights is one of the largest seasonal events in the world, drawing hundreds of thousands of frightful fans to its theme parks in California and Florida each year. Midsummer Scream is thrilled to bridge the gap between East and West as we welcome representatives from Universal Studios Hollywood and Universal Orlando Resort to our stage for the first time anywhere.
Well, let's ask the question, how many of you guys have actually gotten out to Orlando and seen Universal Studios at Universal Orlando Resort?
That's crazy. Wow.
And then I love when I get to walk into a maze or house and I get to see the performers bring it to life, because they always surprise you with things, that maybe you didn't even think of that make it that much better.
I think the other thing too is being able to foster talent as well. And these are massive teams. Like we're just the guys up here talking to you guys. There are hundreds of people that are responsible for the creations that start on that white piece of paper, that then use the same amount of passion, the same amount of talent to be able to bring that to life. So it's really what I really love. I know you guys can mirror this, is being able to really see something in somebody and a talent that they have that you can bring out in them, and ultimately do things better than you ever did. That's really what this is about. There were people doing this before us. There are people doing this after us. So it's finding those diamonds in the rough, just like we were found. and instilling in that next generation of what is going to be Halloween Horror Nights.
That would be cool. We'll do this. We'll run through this. We'll go pretty fast through this part, and then we're going to get into talking about some of the things we're doing this year. But I thought it would be interesting just to talk about the process, because I got this question: when considering IPs, what elements set a property apart as a good fit for a maze? Now, Chris and I have always had 3 rules, and sometimes we break them, but most of the time we try to stick with them. And it's pretty simple. One is awareness, and that simply means, do people know it? Do they want to see it? The reason I use this particular image, this is from, I think, Halloween Horror Nights 2007 or 2008. Notice something about this ad. Do you see the name Freddy anywhere? Do you see the name Jason anywhere? See the name Leatherface anywhere? See the words Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This to me is the greatest example of awareness. We could put out a poster that just has those 3 characters, and every single person knows exactly what that means. That's the ideal for a maze. If you could put an image out and instantly people go, I know what that is, I want to see it. That's what we look for. Number 2, we look for characters that we can replicate in a live environment like a maze or a haunted house at Halloween Horror Nights. I use this particular image from Saw because a lot of times when you're working with movies, obviously Freddy is a great character to replicate because it's a mask, but somebody like the Reverse Bear Trap, if she didn't have that headgear on, I don't think that would work. You wouldn't know what it was. So we're always looking for things that have great characters that we can use our live actors to bring into life. And lastly, it's environments. Of course, this is from Alien vs. Predator. But we're always looking for great environments that we can replicate in a live attraction like Halloween Horror Nights. Is that any different for you guys, what you look for?
No. It's the 3-legged stool. You described it perfectly.
All right, everybody. Midsummer Scream 2018 has come to a close, finally. After a 2-hour marathon panel for Halloween Horror Nights, both coasts, first time ever, we're going to say goodbye for now. This is a wrap. Midsummer Scream is back next year, August 3rd and August 4th of 2019. I'm not sure if we'll be back, because I want to be able to sample all of the awesome haunts next year when we're back here. But we're going to try. But for now, thanks a lot for coming along. Thank you very much for all of your likes and your comments and your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys.